I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, must be baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I've seen our soul lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter.
Hello. Okay. I have this fucking stupid PNG tuber thing that I got going on. We're gonna feel that out. Um, I'm home alone right now. I ain't got fucking nothing to do. And I've just been thinking a lot about the Fnaf 2 trailer and the Fnaf 2 San Diego Comic Con panel that happened yesterday, I think. Um, I've been sort of brain rotted. So figured do a live stream about it. Few disclaimers. I'm not going to be talking about like any major like leaks that have gone on. Um, but I am going to be talking about the clip that they played at the Comic Con panel. Mainly because it really isn't that spoilery. They haven't like released it officially, and I think that like recording was technically against the rules. But I think that they know that fans are going to record that and post it. Again, it's not that spoilery by itself. It seems to be actually pretty like early on in the movie anyway. But the contents of it have broader implications for the rest of the movie, and that's what I'm going to be speculating about today. Sorry, I was just looking at my fucking stupid fucking avatar. I think I'm gonna start by actually playing a bit of the trailer itself. There is a bit at the start that I kind of want to address. I can get my window capture. Oh, excuse me. I borked.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades.
Okay, before I go into that, let me just quickly make sure that my audio is working. My mic sounds kind of like actual balls right now, so hold on, let me check that again. Why is it so bad? Holy fuck. Hold on, this is gonna fix it. How about now? That's a little better. I brought it a bit closer. Oh, I don't know. It's still a little off. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Hold on. That better or worse? Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe this will be good. Is my audio bitrate? What's up with this? Wait. Oh, I don't think I can even change it though when I'm streaming. Hold on, I might have to go online for like just a second. Just this. Okay, how does this sound? I don't know. It still sounds off to me, but I'm going to keep going, and if anyone complains, I will try to fix it again. I just realized is my thing not even. No, okay, it's set to Elgato. Try mic in. Oh, that's way worse. Okay. Hold on, maybe instead of doing this in real time, I should just do something real quick. Hey, yo. Wait, it sounds fine. It sounds fine when I'm not listening through the live. It's something. Do I have it on like 40p? It's on 3. Okay. Fuck. Just one. Okay, one more check. Okay, wait. Oh no. Okay, it still sounds like balls, but I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, fucking this part. This sort of revealed that the toy location with the toy animatronics and the puppet is the original. Is the original pizzeria. There's timeline implications here. Okay, I don't necessarily think that because the location came first means that the animatronics from the first movie are somehow newer than the animatronics in this one, than the toy animatronics. I say that because I believe it's actually, let me switch to Da Vinci so you can actually see the brightened version of this. Just had it. Discord was just able to fucking sell it. There we go. I believe it's right over here. You can see the carousel from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. But said carousel features the older models. Now, in the context of FNAF 2 and the game continuity, this just seemed to be because it was a sort of leftover, brought over attraction from the old location. So it had the older designs. I also think that there might be another shot. This one might be the older animatronics, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this carousel has the quote-unquote franchise animatronics, which kind of doesn't make sense if this is meant to be the original. Encoder? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, use one more setting. I'm sorry. I don't like live. I have trouble the live stream. Please send me a lot. Please, nope. Okay, fuck. One sec. Actually, wait, maybe not. If you do this without going offline, that'd be fucking actually epic, I think. Okay, nope, gotta go. Okay. We're hopefully so back. Think we're back. Hello. Okay, we're good. What was I talking about? Fucking oh yeah, the fucking carousel. Carousel has old animatronics, uh, designs of animatronics from the first movie. So here's what I think's going on. I'm going to open up Photo P here. Go. Okay. So fucking let's do a little fucking graph diagram of this shit. Um okay. Let's say this is the supposed uh original location. Say the thing doesn't work. Okay, yeah. Let's say fucking this the original location, fucking Freddy Fazbear's the building that we see presented in this trailer. I'm gonna call this movie origin. Well, I guess we're I don't need to fucking we're talking about them. We know what timeline this is. Original Freddy's. So fucking we got this. And then hold on, let me fucking get I no, this is a fan render though. I don't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm using game renders. Movie designs look close enough to the game designs anyway for it to make sense. Okay, Hurdy Bunny. Fucking my computer would load. Hey, anyone want to donate so I can have money to get a new laptop? That'd be great, and I would really fucking appreciate that because my fucking computer can't even handle basic live streaming. Uh, I just need to look at this. Hold on, wait. I fucking like. I just need to grab these. That's all I gotta do. And it will, it's not letting me. Look as I try to grab them. Hear that click? Can't hear the click. I got voice isolation on. I'm fucking clicking. I'm clicking hard and I'm clicking dry. I wonder if it's the fact that fucking Photopea runs in Google Chrome. Probably fucking eating up my RAM right now. God, it's opening the images. Stop it. I beg you. I should have fucking got this prepared. What I can do, actually, I can close fucking Photopea. Go into DaVinci. Do this shit in a way that makes way more sense. At least makes more sense to me. Stream thumbnails? I'll whatever. This shit fucking dragging a fusion composition. Do it like that. Fucking background. Get white. To make that shit transparent. Multi-merge. Add this. Make it red. Put that in there. Go. That. Then fucking import the fam. That. Nope, not like that. Rearrange these guys. Bonnie's fucking huge. I gotta get Foxy in. Can't forget about Foxy. Don't fucking forget about Pirates Cove. They'll fucking give you a heart attack. Remember that? Remember that theory? Good guy theory? Got made fun of that one fucking UCN April Fool's joke. Like that. There we go. There we fucking go. And where is this? Fucking okay. I gotta add fucking text. Also, I might want to do a fucking background. This is all gonna make sense when I'm done with it. Could I please? Okay. One more thing. Gotta add the text. Very cool.
Hold on, I'm gonna just fucking prepare everything. You're watching me prepare fucking funny little fucking little info graphic. Do I need Le Mangle? I don't need Mangle. Y'all know. Y'all know what's going on. Do I add the puppet? Nah, just main gang. Main gang right now. And that, we should add to that. Fucking then the multi-merge. Go. There. Together, motherfuckers. Put them over there. Okay. Okay, so we fucking. Here's what I'm thinking. We got original Freddy's building, location, and you got the old guys you see in the first movie. Fucking this is whatever, early 80s, late 70s. The franchise does good, make a lot of money, and they're like, okay, we're gonna upgrade animatronics. So they fucking build new guys. They fucking take these guys. They're gonna fucking replace them. They're gonna upgrade the original Freddy's new models, toy models. Okay, so fucking take where take fucking. Then what they do? They're like, okay, we have a lot of money. We're gonna franchise. Nope, that's wrong. We're gonna take for Freddy's idea. We're gonna franchise it out. We're gonna have fucking franchise. Then, Fazbear Entertainment, they've upgraded the original Freddy's, new models, puppets there, Mangle's there, as a put back put back together attraction. Then they still got these older models, and they're like, what are we gonna do with these? Fucking relocate them to the franchise location. And this is the fucking pizzeria that you see in the first movie. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that fucking uh, these animatronics are hand-me-downs from the original Freddy's to a franchise location because the original Freddy's got upgraded. That is the movie timeline. That is the movie timeline version of events. So fucking. So yeah, just because the Connect Race says that the toy location is the original pizzeria doesn't mean that the models are doesn't mean that the toy animatronics are older. In the clip from Comic-Con, one of the characters actually brings up how these guys look brand new. That could just be how they look. They might not actually be like brand new because this place has apparently been closed for decades. So they've been kind of, they look brand new. Doesn't mean that they are brand new. But still, I bring this up specifically because of the carousel. Freddy's got upgraded, rebranded, but they still kept leftover stuff, the older models. So I'm sure that fucking kids love this carousel, and they didn't want to. They weren't able to change it to the newer designs. That's my theory. That sort of is still different from game timeline, of course, but it uh still keeps the FNAF 1 animatronics, the classics, as being still older than the toy animatronics. Um, and it's basically like just a little bit less complicated than the game timeline FNAF 2 and FNAF 1 Pizzeria timeline already was. What should I talk about next? How about we scroll through and see what's going on with stuff. Actually, no, I know what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this guy right here. You look, the ghost hunters show up, 3 of them. You enter. Actually, let me see. When they start to enter, this guy, 4th guy. Now, is that a 4th member of the group? Right there. There. Over here. See, I don't know if you can see. That's not him. But yeah, there's this guy who his face isn't shown, but many people were able to figure out that he is the actor Freddie Carter, who's been rumored to be in this movie for quite a while now and was officially announced in the cast list when the trailer came out. You know, all the descriptions and press stuff officially listed his name. And the clip that they released for San Diego Comic-Con features him. Straight up just has him front and center, speaking role. I will bring that up now. I believe this will play properly. Devious Daniel, that's him. Here he is.
Welcome to Freddy's.
You're cool for record everything?
Of course. That's why you're here, isn't it? No way! They had a boat ride? This restaurant had a lot of unique features.
Like the marionette.
You did your homework. Yeah. The marionette truly was one of a kind.
What's the marionette?
The marionette would come out of this trap door on the stage and direct the other animatronics during performances.
That's right. They never made another one. Shall we?
Whoa.
They look brand new.
Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica.
What about Foxy?
Foxy was involved in a failed, take-apart, put-back-together attraction and was never quite the same again. Kids can be so heartless.
You guys hear that?
Okay, so that's the clip. There's actually a little bit more of that in audio form. Just a slight short clip of Freddy Carter's character. Hold on, let me bring it up right now. Basically, what he says in response to McKenna Grace's character.
Fair warning.
Sorry about the lag.
Fair warning. This place will prey on your imagination if you let it.
Yeah, so everyone is kind of talking about who this guy is, speculating about it, and of course, theorizing. A lot of people have compared him to the persona of Dave Miller from the books, which is William Afton's alias Silver Eyes. He acts as a sort of um, slash he's a security guard who basically lets the main characters of the Silver Eyes in. So it's this sort of it's the security guard guiding these young people around, and also because he's secretly William, sort of giving off these sort of weird, spooky um, vibes, and kind of almost like hyping up the supernatural side of Freddy's up in a way. Um, and people have been saying that that's kind of what this guy's doing. He's really doing a very theatrical performance.
Welcome to Freddy's.
You're cool if we record everything?
Of course. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Because at the Comic-Con panel, they officially said that these ghost hunters are filming for a web show. So he's acting up the camera. It's just sort of very odd, weird in general, and that is basically sort of led to three theories that I want to talk about today. Which is that one is that this guy, what? Theory recognized me. Hello, I did not say your name. Okay, sorry about that. Fucking first theory, this guy is Michael Afton because uh fuck. Okay. Sorry, let me get my fucking thoughts straight right now. First theory is that this guy's Michael Afton, because he is a security guard at Freddy's, and also notice he is wearing purple. Got a purple shirt, purple uniform on under his jacket. I believe you can actually see it just a little bit better. Not better, but you can see, you can see it a little bit. Not there. Yeah. There, it's the fucking whole purple shirt. So immediately, because we got sort of Willie Afton, Dave Miller vibes, and because he's a young guy wearing a purple shirt and is a security guard at Freddy's, people are thinking Michael Afton. Oh, the other thing about that is the fact that there are these weird, sort of interesting parallels between him and Vanessa. Vanessa is in the movie timeline confirmed to be the daughter of William.
Wow. You really didn't do your homework.
I'm sorry, just let me.
Wow. You really didn't do your homework, did you?
You did your homework.
Oh shit, sorry. Fuck.
Freddie, Bonnie, and Chica.
This place, it gets to people.
Fair warning. This place will prey on your imagination if you let it.
Okay, so that's not a lot of examples. Obviously, one of those was from the TV spot, which I believe were lines that weren't used in the actual finished film. Yeah, we have at least two examples of them like saying sort of
Wow.
the exact same thing.
Wow. You really didn't do your homework, did you?
You did your homework.
Freddie, Bonnie, Chica.
Freddie, Bonnie, and Chica.
This place, it gets to people.
Fair warning. This place will prey on your imagination if you let it.
So there's at least some possible intentional paralleling going on there. And that combined with the appearance, just the general vibes, the age fits. People have been talking about this sort of idea that people have been talking about this idea that they call mycotosis, which is this idea that Game Michael Apton, who I think it's been pretty well established in the lore, that in the game lore, that Michael Apton is Mike Schmidt, who is the Foxy Bro. Mycotosis is the idea that Scott Cawthon, for the movie continuity, is basically splitting Mike Schmidt and Michael Apton into two separate characters. Mike Schmidt being the sort of everyman protagonist who audiences can relate to. He doesn't really have the sort of Afton family baggage that Game Mike has. And then the other side of Michael Apton is just Michael Apton. Michael Apton is in the movies coexisting with Mike Schmidt. That's mycotosis. And people think that Freddie Carter's character is going to be the movie version of Michael Apton. Now, what's his personality like? What are his motivations? Does he have a connection to Vanessa at this point? Is sort of what people are both sort of curious about. So obviously he has these sort of spooky, weird vibes trailer in this clip. But like I said before, he could just be playing it up for the camera. This could just be a sort of bait and switch where you think this guy is kind of acting comically suspiciously evil is actually turns out to be an ally to the characters. Sort of like what's his name? The guy who plays Pennywise. Fucking his character from Barbarian, where the film Barbarian starts and he's this very suspicious character, and then it's revealed that he's a victim of what's going on, and was actually a trustworthy guy the whole time. Spoilers for Barbarian, but that movie's been out for like a few years now. So it could be that vibe. It could be that sort of technique, that storytelling technique, that the bait and switch. Second theory is that this guy is Sammy Emily from the novel continuity. He is the twin brother of Charlie Emily, who basically he's the one who got away. He's the one character basically does not have to deal with any of the Freddy stuff because his mom realizes how delusional Henry is and grief-stricken he is, and leaves him and takes the kid. Sammy Emily hasn't really been referenced in the game timeline at all. But since he's sort of an unused character, and since the movies are a different continuity, that's sort of a good opportunity for Scott to use him again. In trailer, you can actually see that there's this boy who the yellow rabbit is sort of beckoning to, and then there's this shot of this girl who kind of already been more or less, people know that she's Charlie. She's Charlie, and she is holding that boy. And I know this because there's actually social media posts of these two actors, these two child actors together, filming in New Orleans. So the idea is that this girl, this Sammy, is lured. Wait, where is the fucking clip? Sammy gets lured by Will, and because they're siblings, Charlie. Really fucking mark this shit. Charlie, by saving him, he's either maybe hurt in the scene, maybe he's already been injured, maybe he's already dead. For the sake of what I'm about to say, though, let's consider that he's just injured. He's trying to protect him in some way. Please. Okay. He's injured. He's trying to maybe tell Afton to leave him alone, and then she gets killed. The theory is that Carter's character is is Sammy Emily grown up. Specifically because of this line.
Like the marionette.
You did your homework. Yeah. The marionette truly was one of a kind.
What's the marionette?
A marionette would come out of this trap door on the stage and direct the other animatronics during performances.
That's right. They never made another one. Shall we?
Yeah, he pauses when McKenna Grace's character brings up the marionette, and people have been taking that to possibly be some sort of a double meaning with what he says as a double entendre. He says, the marionette truly was one of a kind. They never made another one. A double meaning to say Charlie, who was possessing the marionette, was my sister, and I cared a lot about her, and she tried protecting me, and now she's gone. I think that this is kind of like the fan favorite one right now, because I think a lot of fans want a version of the story where Sammy has relevance. A version of the story, sort of what if Sammy was actually involved with Freddy's, rather than the now continuity where his mom sort of took him away, and he never was involved in any of this. I don't mind this. However, there is one last interpretation about this guy that I want to talk about. And that is that he is a spiritual projection of Afton from beyond the grave. Again, we talked about the connections to Dave Miller and the similarities to Vanessa, the parallels to Vanessa, and the purple clothing. The sort of projection idea that I am proposing is that this guy is not a real person. He is a spiritual projection from Afton, who is currently Springtrap and trapped at the Freddy's from the first movie. We obviously have instances of the kids from the first movie projecting their ghosts and their spirits, and also in this movie from the teaser and also the trailer, we are seemingly going to possibly have Afton projecting himself in the same way. So what if this guy is Afton, just sort of changing his appearance as a ghost? One sec. And I bring this up because out of all things, hello, D Barber, welcome to the stream. Out of all things that this is reminding me of is Harry Potter. Let me bring up the clip of Matthew Lillard Afton. Yeah, I'll let this go play.
Let's stay there then with Five Nights at Freddy's because my daughter would be very upset with me. About
Okay,
it.
what's your daughter's name?
That was a
Vivian.
thing.
Vivian. You could do so much better.
What just happened? I did not get a notification of that. 1 second. The only thing I got, I only heard the sound of that. Oh, D Barber, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's play this clip.
Let's stay there then with Five Nights at Freddy's because my daughter would be very upset with me. About it.
Okay, what's your daughter's name?
Vivian.
Vivian, you could do so much better for a father. Do you know how far away you live from this? From
No,
the
we
city
don't.
Of New York
We're
City?
35 minutes away,
70
dude.
hours. I was in the car. Vivian.
We're 35 minutes away. She sent me questions to ask.
Oh,
you.
good.
She
Okay,
met.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
So she's probably has better questions than I do.
No doubt. I've seen the first four.
Yes, you have. All right. So she asked, how much do you know about the FNAF lore?
It's a good question.
Damn.
And the reason I say that is because I don't know a lot.
Yeah.
But the reason I ended up doing the movie, it's very rare in Hollywood to get an offer for me to get an offer that you're like, I want to consider that. Normally on a big movie, they've gone to 100 other people and somebody's taking.
So no audition, just
So
straight.
no
up
audition.
Right?
It's actually kind of a great story. Actually, Scott, who's the show creator, he's the creator of the game. Scott was going over. This is the legend he tells me, and I don't know how true it is, but I am assuming it is. I had just done a Texas Frightmare, which is a great convention down in Texas, and he was going over potential candidates for play this part named William Afton, who's sort of the center of the universe. He is the Voldemort of the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. And so Scott was going over all these names, and they were at the kitchen table, and he said Matthew Lillard, and his nanny at the time was like, "Oh, that's so funny. That guy just spent 5 hours waiting for signing autographs for people who waited after the convention." And Scott was like, "Oh, that may be my guy." And so he did a deeper research and then talked to the team, and everyone got excited about the idea, and they made me the offer, which,
That's cool.
for me to get an offer like that. And I went and sat down with Emma Tammy, who's the director. She's fantastic. I loved her. And I'm like, and I was reading the script, and there's only like 2 lines. I think the original script, I think I only had like 2 or 3 lines. And I'm like, I don't know why you want me for this guy. It's a yellow rabbit. There's 3 lines. What am I doing? Like,
Right.
what is this part? And she's the one that said, you're the Voldemort of this universe. And the universe is expansive, and there's going to be multiple films. And then I'm like, I'm in. I'm totally down.
Do you?
Okay, you're the he said the Voldemort of this of the series. Now, totally just be referring to the fact that William Afton is an overarching villain who's going to appear in multiple films. That could be it. That could be all they meant. But that got me thinking, fucking Harry Potter. I'm not even a fan of Harry Potter. I like barely know anything about it. Never read the books. Haven't like watched a full movie from that series in years. But I know about the Chamber of Secrets plot. Let me look up this fucking clip. It was this one.
Jenny! Oh, Jenny, please don't be dead. Wake up! Wake up! Please wake up.
She won't wake.
Tom. Tom Riddle. What do you mean she won't wake? She's not.
She's still alive, but only just.
Are you a ghost?
Her memory
Ooh.
preserved in a diary for 50 years.
That sounds familiar to certain
Just cold as
Fnaf
ice.
stuff.
Jenny, please don't be dead. Wake up. You've got to help me, Tom. There's a basilisk.
It won't come until it's called.
Give me my wand, Tom.
You won't be needing it.
Listen, we've got to go. We've got to save her.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Harry. You see, as poor Ginny grows weaker, I grow stronger. Yes, Harry. It was Ginny Weasley who opened the Chamber of Secrets.
No, she couldn't. She wouldn't.
It was Ginny who set the basilisk on the mudbloods and Filch's cat. Ginny who wrote the threatening messages on the walls.
Why?
Because I told her to. You'll find I can be very persuasive. Not that she knew what she was doing. She was, shall we say, in a kind of trance. Still, the power of the diary began to scare her, and she tried to dispose of it in the girls' bathroom. And then, who should find it but you? The very person I was most anxious to meet.
And why did you want to meet me?
I knew I had to talk to you, meet you if I could. So I decided to show you my capture of that brainless oaf Hagrid, to gain your trust.
Hagrid's my friend. And you framed him, didn't you?
It was my word against Hagrid's. Only Dumbledore seemed to think he was innocent.
I bet Dumbledore saw right through you.
He certainly kept an annoyingly close watch on me after that.
Hold on a minute.
Finish Salazar Slytherin's noble.
Okay.
Find a diary. Preserving my sick wouldn't be safe to close watch on me after that. I knew it wouldn't be safe to open the chamber again while I was still at school, so I decided to leave behind a diary, preserving my 16-year-old self in its pages so that one day I would be able to lead another to finish Salazar Slytherin's noble work.
Well, you haven't finished it this time. In a few hours, the Mandrake draft will be ready, and everyone who is petrified will be all right again.
Haven't I told you? Killing mudbloods doesn't matter to me anymore. For many months now, my new target has been you. How is it that a baby with no extraordinary magical talent
You're the heir of Slytherin. You're Voldemort.
And there we go. That's my fucking idea. William Afton, fucking Scott Cawthon is taking a bit from Harry Potter and making Freddie Carter's character the spiritual projection of William Afton as his younger self. There are some parallels between this and what we've seen in the trailer. We have a young girl who has this device that she has an attachment to, and said device persuades her to do certain things, including unleashing including the inciting incident of the film, based on the trailers and the synopsis of Five Nights 2. Abby is the one who sort of accidentally unleashes the toy animatronics because the Fast Stalker, which if Da Vinci would load, that'd be great. Because of the Fast Stalker. Get it on YouTube instead.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the
Play this bit.
It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
Oh no.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Yeah, the Fast Stalker bit. Actually believe. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with Freddy, Bonnie, Cheek, and Foxy, it will set into motion a terrifying series of events revealing dark secrets about the true origin of Freddy's. So what Abby does is the inciting incident of the film. She unleashes the Chamber of Secrets. She is the Jenny in this comparison. Afton tricked Jenny. Or Afton tricked Abby. And like in Chamber of Secrets, is projecting his, the ghost of his younger self is sort of playing out these setting these events to happen. Why? I think probably because the physical Afton is trapped in the droid Fnaf 1 pizzeria, and instead of physically doing stuff, needs to spiritually sort of connect out into the world, like he does in the Twisted Ones. Afton in the Twisted Ones has been spring trapped, but also is stuck under the stage of Freddy's, and so he's physically trapped, but he has this spiritual connection to the animatronics, to the Twisted animatronics choreography system. So he's the one controlling the Twisted animatronics to go and grab on to Charlie. And I think that, like how in Chamber of Secrets, Tom Riddle unleashes, opens the Chamber of Secrets so that he can get to Harry. It's a revenge plot. Afton is doing all this to get revenge on Mike for killing him, being part of killing him in the first movie. That's it. That's my theory. Freddie Carter, devious Daniel over here. Vinci could actually fucking load for once. That'd be cool. Fucking Freddie Carter is the younger oh, and also Freddie Carter, like when he smiles, he kind of looks like Matthew Lillard in Scream. I could definitely see him being like a younger version of Matthew Lillard. Freddie Carter is the spiritual. Freddie Carter. Oh my god, I cannot fucking speak today. Freddie Carter is the spiritual projection of William Afton taking the form of his younger self. That's my fucking theory. I'll make a video about it maybe with more evidence, but people are coming to my house, so I gotta be. Imagine Devious Daniel fading to spring trap like that cutscene with Garrett from the first movie. not only that cutscene, but also just straight up the scene with the Foxy kid, where he back where we see him and he backs up into Pirate's Cove, and then comes out as Foxy. I think we're gonna be seeing that with if even if my projection theory about Freddie Carter isn't true, if William is projecting himself like we see in the teaser, like there's the shot of him in the hallway and he's appearing to Vanessa, like I can see him sort of I can imagine a shot where like we see the spirit and then it transitions, like there's like some sort of cut and or like blend, and it's like the toy animatronics, because I think he might be the one controlling them in this case, or maybe that's the fucking Springtrap reveal, like what you're saying. Yeah, DV's Daniel Fading Springtrap, that would be fun, especially if like Freddie Carter's character like just like shows up in the cold open and then doesn't appear for like the entire thing, and then like suddenly shows up and is like, why is this guy back? And then like there's the reveal of Springtrap, and then that's like the cliffhanger, or like that's the post-credits scene. That could be fun. So yeah, Michael Afton under Mike Tosa's theory, grown up Sammy Emily, or the supernatural projection of William Afton, much like Kelsey in The New Kid. Fazbear Fright Story, The New Kid. Kelsey is seemingly not a real person, but a projection from the dead spirit in Golden Freddy, who has sort of taken human form. Golden Freddy in human form. So the characters in The New Kid straight up say that he looks like Golden Freddy. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I actually have to go offline now. I am still getting the hang of live streaming. I got a video coming out. Hopefully I'll do more of these. We will see. Thanks everyone who came and watched. Hopefully it wasn't too awkward. Have a good night. Have a nice day. And yeah, thanks for